half of South Carolina residents believe abortion should be legal in all or most states, and that's according to a poll last year by the Public Religion Research Institute. But anti-abortion rights politicians there have argued that the state has become a destination for abortions in the South.
I spoke with the only 5 women in the South Carolina Senate who put up a tough fight defending abortion access there before a ban was passed just yesterday. Take a look. It took 4 tries, abortion bill after bill failing. But last night, in a special session, South Carolina's Republican-led Senate passed a bill banning abortions after 6 weeks, before most women know they're pregnant.
This is being called on the final week because they can limit the number of amendments, limit the minutes of debate, all of those kind of things.
They could, if they're bold enough, shove this down our throats.
And they're bold enough.
I know. Vicious.
South Carolina, the latest state to pass a near total abortion ban. The move makes Virginia the only remaining state in the Southeast that hasn't passed laws restricting abortion access since Roe v. Wade was overturned last year. For weeks, an unlikely group of allies, the only 5 women in South Carolina's 46-seat Senate, prevented an abortion ban from passing. How many of you are Democrats? How many are Republicans? How many are independents? Pro-life?
I think we're
all
pro-life.
pro-life. Yes. We're just not pro-birth.
Forced birth.
There you go. There's a difference. We all believe in life. We believe in life for the woman as well as a well life for the child.
How many of you are mothers?
All of us.
Religious? Go to church?
Yes.
We sat down with the women who call themselves sister senators just hours before the vote. 3 times in just 8 months, these women succeeded preventing an abortion ban.
Well, I think I actually dubbed us sister senators years ago. I didn't? I did. That's why. Yes. We act like sisters. We interact like sisters. We are sisters.
You know, we don't necessarily agree on everything in this issue, but we know that what the men in the state of South Carolina, the men across the country are trying to do is wrong, and we want to make it better for women and girls.
What do you think it's ultimately really about?
Control.
Do any of you consider yourselves women's rights advocates, or did you before this?
No. No.
Feminist? Would any of you consider yourself a feminist?
No.
But this time, the sister senators' filibuster failed to block South Carolina's 6-week ban, which includes requirements that pregnant women have 2 in-person doctor's appointments before receiving an abortion.
Most people don't even know they're pregnant in 6 weeks. And saying that you've got to know that you're pregnant in 6 weeks, you got to go to the doctor 2 times in that 6 weeks. I mean, the ban is ridiculous. But people, if they have an opportunity to think about it, they're going to do the right thing. It's not our place to make that decision for them.
Their support of abortion access hasn't gone over well with everyone. I mean, people will question your faith, right?
Yeah.
Every day.
And they threaten us. They threaten us on our election. And what really makes me mad about that is they don't threaten the men.
Being targeted, it's already happened to me. It's already someone has come out running against me right now, primary, and there are other people definitely using this legislation.
Sisters, their fight against the abortion bans forever bonding them, pushing them into the spotlight, and they hope pushing other women to act.
Doing the right thing and staying true to yourself. You can't ever lose.
We are 51%. Women are 51% of the South Carolina population, only 14% of the General Assembly, and even less than that in the Senate. But what I believe is the women are going to show up at the ballot box, and they will vote single issue. They're going to vote single issue against the men on abortion.
And that vote happening late yesterday, the bill passing by a vote of 27-19.
So clearly the 5 women are in unison on this issue, but they're outnumbered. So what happens next?
They were outnumbered. It will now go to the governor, who has previously said he will sign this into law. And to look back at kind of what this has been through, what this process has been, there was a 6-week abortion ban actually passed in South Carolina once before, but it was struck down by a deciding vote of a single female judge on the state Supreme Court. She reached the mandatory retirement age this year, so she had to retire, and she was replaced by a man.
Wow.
So South Carolina now is the only all-male Supreme Court in the country.
And elections next year. We'll all be watching this. All right.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.